My name is Daniel Rudder, and I am a filmmaker and amateur musician from Dubbo, New South Wales, Australia. Over the last few months, I have sat down with the original musicians from Dubbo to talk about how they started, what struggles they face, and what inspires them.
It's a pretty hard gig, you know, writing your own songs and then getting them out there, playing them and getting them accepted.
I've always been on the outside looking in. And as a beginner musician, I see these guys as far more successful than I am. So I want to know how they got there. This film is my exploration into the world of the Dubbo original musician. I hope to learn something along the way.
Being a musician means a couple of different things to me. It's probably first and foremost an opportunity for self-expression, an outlet for some creativity that otherwise I wouldn't necessarily have an outlet for.
It's a creative outlet. I have hundreds of ideas throwing around in my head a lot, and it's a way for me to just focus on something and get those ideas out. I'm just constantly like, got to do this, got to do that, got to do this. But being a musician allows me to kind of just sit there and focus on like one thing. It sort of keeps my head sort of straight.
It means a great deal. My favourite quotable quote is from Maynard James Keenan, who's the lead singer of Tool. He says that life's too short not to create something with every breath that you draw. I truly believe in the sentiment that we're only here for a short time, and if you've got something to say, then you need to say it, even if you're only saying it to one person.
I get very excited when performing. There was a time when we were gigging my first EP and we were doing Skip Through the Daisies. One of my greatest memories was just performing that song, and I always get people to like try and clap and sing along, and the chorus is super repetitive and really like fun. We'd cut out at the end, and just to hear everyone singing along with it and getting really silly, and yeah, I think that's like one of the best memories of that song and those couple of times of doing that. Yeah.
I mean, some of the most fun that I had early on in my music career was playing school assemblies, playing band comps at school. There's something about having no idea about what you're doing that makes it really exciting.
As I was learning music and learning instruments, I used to always just put on the stereo and play along to my favourite artist. And after a while that becomes, you take all these different flavours from different musicians and different artists that you're inspired by, and in the end you get sick. You've learnt that song, you've learnt this song, and then you just want to start using what techniques and what things you've used to make up your own sounds.
The brutal truth is that playing other people's songs doesn't interest me in the slightest. I don't get anything from it. Maybe that came out of the fact that I was either too lazy or not good enough to learn other people's songs, and I found it easier to write songs. But from the moment that I picked up a guitar, I've been more interested in creating something than copying something.
You're voicing your thoughts, you're voicing your, like expressing your style and what you think music is and your way of connecting with people. So it's really important for that. And just like we need people that are expressing their ideas in a creative way. We need the arts, we need music.
A lot of the stuff in songs that I wrote initially, I felt quite awkward about. Like, it's like, well, it's quite a personal thing as well. When someone reads or sees or hears a lyric, you can imagine that they might react to that in a way that, yeah, that is, you know, is that cheesy? Or, you know, like, have I just exposed some part of myself in a way that is embarrassing, or that someone might look at that and go, what the hell? I struggled with that a lot initially. It's like I felt really self-conscious about the lyrics, and about how people A, might interpret them, or B, might look at them and think they're dumb. there was a barrier I had to overcome in the songwriting process, which was to just not care so much, just to go, look, this has the potential to sound cheesy, but it's actually, I know I like it, or that means something to me, or to hell with it, you know, I don't care.
Dubbo music scene has an incredible amount of potential, and I think that there are a lot of truly talented artists in this town that with a little bit of a push and maybe 2 or 3 strong, firm steps on their own behalf could do something really special.
The Dubbo original music scene is pretty healthy, I think, in terms of the number of people who are keen to engage in it, who are keen to be involved in it. The number of people writing material and performing original material of excellent quality is pretty extraordinary, I think. I guess as original bands, we feel like we could have a larger audience. We're always struggling to find the people to be invested in what we're doing, but that's not unique to Dubbo. The same thing is happening everywhere. People are struggling to see original music, live original music, as a viable kind of entertainment or art form to go out to and see.
We need people that are expressing their ideas in a creative way. We need the arts, we need music. There's all these other things, but I think it's really important, and it's so accessible music, so I think it's important for Dubbo and like local towns to be supporting original music right here.